Hey, what's up, my little tatted toes? Yo, come in, sit down, and shut the door. It looks like the end of an era is upon us. Kanye West has just unfollowed Nicki Minaj on Instagram. You guys, we know that they were involved in some sort of beef. It was alleged that Nicki dissed Kanye on Essence Fest. We talk about that. This was supposed to be because she was sick of Kanye. He wouldn't release a song. There was that whole fashion collab. I'll get into all that backstory, but for right now, baby, I just want to show y'all the receipts. Y'all ready for this? Let's go, because you know mama pulled up with some receipts. Also, really quick, you guys, there's so much gossip going on. This is going to be a heavy upload day. Please check back multiple times. I might even give y'all a video, one every hour on the hour. Also, I got my Real Housewives of Atlanta recap up, and I'm doing Married to Medicine. Okay, I'll shut up and show y'all receipts. But last little request, can y'all hit that like button, please? I am trying to grow. Please hit that like button for me. All right, here we go. Y'all ready for this? Okay, here we go. All right, so if you go to Nicki Minaj's Instagram, she's still following Kanye West, all right? I think that's because she hasn't realized he unfollowed her yet. No shade to Nicki, but I mean, would you follow someone that unfollowed you? Now, shout out to Hottie for bringing me this fresh tea. Please make sure y'all go and follow, hit like, show him some love on Instagram. But let's move on. Now listen. As you can clearly see, Kanye is no longer following Nicki Minaj. Now, what brought this about? The two have a long history, and it should be one of sunshine and lollipops and rainbow, except for the fact that Nicki Minaj has made claims about Kanye West in the past. And get this, they weren't all, we know some of them are to be true. The song of the year, New Body, was released on TikTok and went viral. It could have been huge. However, according to Nicki, Kanye refused to actually release it. Let's not even forget on the Monster track. Actually, let's go through this in order. Have you guys hit that like button? Have I earned some value? Come on, maybe subscribe if you've been creeping for a while. It's gonna be a heavy upload day, but let's get into this. Okay, so the first time we got a hint that there was some type of drama was from Nicki's own mouth. She was literally in New Orleans performing for the Essence Fest, and Monster came on. As we know, that was the verse that literally she murdered everybody on that track. It catapulted her to fame. She already had her own fame, but literally you went up against some of rap's greats and bodied all of them. All of them. This is undeniable. Regardless of what you feel about Nicki, Monster was the verse. So anyway, she put on Monster on her playlist on Essence Fest. Nicki said, I'm all monstered out and we don't F with clowns, and gave a shout out to New Orleans, right? Now, a lot of people thought that this was because Kanye had just collaborated with Cardi B. We know Nicki and Cardi's history, right? They don't mess with each other, right? They don't see it for each other. So he had just collaborated with Cardi B. A lot of people said, do you think it's because they collaborated? Now, here's the thing. It was literally, nobody understood why. And to tell you the truth, she just cut Monsters and said, we don't F with clowns. She could have been talking about anybody, but baby, we putting two and two together. We think she's talking about the person whose track he cut off. And especially after he did a song with her arch enemy. Now, this also sparked debate over what Kanye did to Nicki in New Body, right? In New Body. And Nicki was very vocal about that. She didn't mince words like always. She spoke out about her unreleased collaboration with Kanye, and that was originally recorded for his scrapped album, Yandi. Now, the track was then reworked to be included on West's 9th album, Jesus is King, and it was previewed at a lot of listening parties. However, New Body was taken off the track list shortly before Jesus is King was released, after Nicki and Kanye reportedly had creative differences. The song did leak online in 2019, and the next year, that was 2020, Nicki said she would speak to Kanye about giving it a proper release. Now get this, the public loved New Body. I did too. It was all over TikTok. It really was that song. It was the biggest hit record that never came out. she went on to say that Kanye made her rewrite the song a bunch of times to fit into the Jesus and King's more religious imagery. Nicki said, so what I thought was interesting was that Kanye made me write my New Body verse 4 times over in order to fit into where he was creatively. Welcome to my channel, guys. I swear English is my native language. My name is Tisa. I'm your neighborhood gossip. I keep track of all this petty mess so you can go out and save the world. I am the gossip oracle. Hit that like and let's get into this, right? So she said that he made her go over it 4 times in order to fit into where he was at creatively and spiritually in his life. Only then do I go to the internet a few months later to see him on drink trams, rolling a blunt and smoking or whatever he was doing. She said, I missed it by a year, I guess. Had New Body been out when he was not in his gospel era, then it would have seen the light of day. But it didn't, so it wasn't meant to be. Everybody knows that was the hit that got away. What if I get a call for Donda? Somebody said, what if you get a call for Donda 2? Nicki said, I think the ship is sailed for New Body because everybody has come to love the original way they heard it. So I'll just let everybody have that in their hearts. It is what it is. Sometimes stuff happens like that in our world. You can't predict how things are going to be presented to the world. Woo! Listen. Regardless of what you think about Nicki, I think she had a right to be upset about that. That was such a huge hit. She said she wrote it for Kanye and fitted into like a more spiritual, religious thing, even though I heard New Body and I was like, there was nothing, I don't know. I didn't see the spiritual religious component, but maybe she got it to Kanye's liking. But for Kanye to then, all right. But here's the thing, that's not where it's over. Everybody is saying that maybe the origination of their deep beef is that Nicki wanted Kanye's help to break into the fashion world, just like he did with Yeezy. And he said, nah, if anybody's going to take over the fashion world, it's Kim. Now, that didn't age well because Kim's trying to take over the fashion world, but judging by those flash dance hot pants she keeps wearing and a kick and boom, kick. You know, she's trying her best. She can't do it without Kanye. But at that time, Nicki had just done a huge collaboration with Fendi. It went down amazing. Everybody loved it. Nicki said she approached Kanye, right? She approached Kanye for a potential collaboration in the fashion world where he managed to get a foothold with his Yeezy brand. And he straight up said no. Listen, Nicki said she was contacted by Fendi after she gained them a boost in sales with her mention of having her Fendi prints on in the chorus of Chun-Li when she got a deal to work with them. The first person she said she thought of was Kanye West. She said, I told Kanye about my impact on Fendi sales. And I was like, hey, look, I'm about to do something and I just wanted to make sure I spoke with you first because I have so much respect for him. And he was like, well, if I did something with you, I think my wife probably wouldn't love that idea because I should be giving that to my wife instead. If I was doing a female version of Yeezys or whatever, it should probably go to my wife. She didn't want to say that Kanye was very vocal about the fashion industry not letting him in at one time. So if a black female rapper who you know has just shown herself to be sellable, then when I come to you as a black man that I look up to, I'm doing that because you inspired me. Because you said if a fashion industry didn't want to let us in, even though we're so influential, we have to be careful that when we put those things out there and then when the door is open, that we do figure out a way to have another black face there in that space. She said, and then when I did ask, just put it on his radar, he said how he thought his wife would feel about it, and we didn't really speak much more about it. Now, I'm not saying that Kim said that, but that's what he thought how she would feel about it. Y'all, listen, first of all, that did not rage at all. Kanye did give all his jewels, all his stuff to Kim. And listen, that was his wife. You can't fault a man for wanting to make sure his wife is the most sellable, his wife. But it's funny as he was putting all his diamonds into Kim, and Kim was literally shining those up so she could lay them at Pete's feet. I'm just saying, that did not age well. But y'all, whatever's going on behind the scenes. It looks like Jay has now made it public. He's unfollowed her. Let's wait for Nicki's reaction, because that's the thing. Nicki got calm, and she always got a reaction, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way out. And don't forget, this is a heavy upload day. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.